What up, YouTube Live? How's it going, everybody? This is yours truly, Rama Screen, covering movies, TV, and entertainment. I am about to head on back to Los Angeles this afternoon to catch the final screening of the movie Hotel Mumbai. I haven't had the chance to screen that, and I need to review that because the movie comes out this weekend. So before I drive on from this place, I want to discuss with you this latest news that hit the web today, and it's pretty big. It's probably the biggest news the biggest entertainment news that hit the web today. I believe so, and it's regarding Disney closing its deal in acquiring Fox. Now, what does that mean? Let me read to you here, basically, so you get a better understanding of what that means. Oh, so is Fox gonna get Disneyfied? I know you have a lot of questions, so let's go through the reports real quick here. By midnight tonight, exactly 12:02 a.m., and that is Eastern time, I believe. So that makes it 9:02 p.m. 9:02 p.m. California time, West Coast time. So by midnight East Coast time, Disney will officially have finished their $71.3 billion. There you go, $71.3 billion deal, and that is done in cash and stock, acquiring Fox and officially ending a 15-month quest to own Rupert Murdoch, the billionaire mogul Rupert Murdoch's film and TV divisions. And apparently, the reports out there also indicate that the Disney shares or Disney stock, has actually been going up by a few cents since mid-February in anticipation of this deal coming to a close. So, what is the whole Fox going to be owned by Disney? No, no, no. Just so to refresh, I've done videos of this before in the past, and to refresh our memories again, it's only just the film and the TV divisions of 21st Century Fox. 21st Century Fox is the name of the big the big media mass conglomerate. The umbrella is called 21st Century Fox, and it covers not just film and TV, but also Fox News, Fox Business Network, you name it, right? But the ones that Disney is buying out are just the film and TV divisions. So, which means that's why you see a lot of headlines saying Rupert Murdoch has exited Hollywood. And that's their way of saying, hey, Rupert Murdoch will not have his Hollywood arms anymore in the movies and TV business. So, but he will still have the other parts of Fox. Fox will be more like a solo media kind of thing, where as opposed to the movies and TV media, it's just the news, Fox Sports, I think Fox Sports as well, Fox Sports, the Big Ten Network, and of course the problematic Fox News. So here's what Disney acquires: 21st Century Fox's film production businesses, including 20th Century Fox, Fox Searchlight Pictures, Fox 2000 Pictures, Fox's TV creative units, including 20th Century Fox Television, FX. Remember FX? FX gives us such series as Legion, Better Things, Basket. So FX will now be owned by Disney as well. FX Networks, National Geographic Partners, because that is owned by Fox, so that will also go to Disney. Oh, I stand corrected. It says Fox Sports Regional Networks will also be owned by Disney. So Fox Networks Group International, Star India, and Disney will also, Disney will also own Fox's interests in Hulu, Sky and Tata Sky, which I'm not very familiar with. I apologize, but I'm very familiar with Hulu. Um, so that's where we're at. Come midnight tonight, those entities will be owned by Disney. And as you know, Disney owns what? Marvel Studios, ABC Studios, Lucasfilm, ESPN. Um, I forgot some other companies that Disney also owns. I always joke to you guys that the world is divided between three big companies: Apple, Google, and Disney. It seems like those three are the ones that you know, like Pinky and the Brain from Animaniacs. It's like, Brain, what are we gonna do tonight? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. So it's divided among those three big power players. Um, so that's what I mean by Disney owning Fox. Not the entire 21st Century Fox, just the film and TV divisions. Um, Now, a lot of the reactions on Twitter a few hours ago when the news hit the web that hey, the deal's closing, it's happening finally. Um, Most of the reactions are positive. Most of the reactions are positive because I think a lot of fans want to see Marvel Studios finally, gaining back control of such characters as Fantastic Four and X-Men. Which, by the way, still kind of boggles me how that's gonna work with the upcoming X Men Dark Phoenix, in the one that's directed by Simon Kinberg. We just saw the new trailer not too long ago. So how's that gonna work out? Is Disney gonna be in charge of the press junket and the press promo for that one from this midnight moving forward? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answer for that, but if that is the case, then I'm not surprised. I'm sure you would not be as well. Um, and that would be like, I think that marks the last, the final X-Men movie under Fox or made by Fox, which will probably be end up which will probably end up being distributed by Disney. Um, so fans react positively, or generally positive reactions to this news because they want to see Fantastic Four rebooted under Disney and Marvel Studios. They want to see an X-Men movie that joins the timeline of the other characters, other story arcs in the MCU. Um, and I believe Ryan Reynolds Ryan Reynolds tweeted out this funny image of Deadpool wearing the mouse hat. So cute, adorable there, Ryan. Everybody retweeted that, of course. So the reactions are positive, even from Ryan Reynolds. It's like, oh my god, I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. And there's like this GIF that I used for the thumbnail image for this video of Mickey Mouse behaving like Thanos, and you see like the Infinity Stones are the companies that Disney has acquired, and then it adds a new one, which is Fox. So that GIF image has been trending also all day. Um, so I have mixed feelings about this, and I tweeted this to you guys earlier. If you follow me on Twitter, follow me please, Rama Screen. That's with two S. Um, that I'm feeling a bit bummed out, a bit sad. So yeah, I'm excited about the whole. Oh my God, we're gonna have a new um, Marvel Studios production of Fantastic Four and X-Men, and probably a Disney-fied Deadpool, which hopefully still stays R-rated. I won't hold my breath now because it's under Disney, but we'll see. Um, but at the same time, I tweeted like it's kind of sad. It's still bittersweet. We can't deny the fact, because we're seeing from the lens of fandom. We have fans like, oh yeah, those characters are gonna be awesome now. It's gonna be awesome now because of Marvel, because they're back in Marvel's fold. But step a little back a little bit, and realize the bigger picture, and knowing that there are some ramifications of this. In that part of it, it's gonna be there's gonna be big layoffs. There's gonna be big people, a number of workforce under Fox that are gonna be let go. And that's usually the casualties of any acquisitions or mergers. um, so I feel sad about that. I know what it's like to lose a job or to be let go from a job, and it sucks. And it's not, within the power of any of those employees. Once Disney owns Fox's film and TV divisions, they're gonna do a bunch of streamlining, and they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna, do away with this part. We're gonna keep this part. We're gonna maybe absorb that part with, using our talents instead of using Fox's talents. So there will be transition in that transition moment. There will be some shakeup that's not gonna be joyful. It's not gonna be like all great news for those people involved. So if you see it from that perspective, it's a bit of a bittersweet and sad kind of a news. This acquisition is, and and also I tweeted like the idea of one entity, Disney, owning these many companies that were supposed to be their competitions back in the day, right? And now it's like, oh, we own you guys. There's something not cool about that. Maybe it's just me, but I believe in free market. People competing with each other, trying to provide the best product for the fans. Um, So, putting aside that Marvel properties are going to be under one umbrella, of course, everybody is happy about that. That's the upside of it. Um, the idea of one controlling everything, just somehow that doesn't seem cool, no matter which way you put it. I may end up changing my mind about this once Disney proves me wrong with, I don't know, retaining some of Fox workers, or I don't know if they could change my mind. I'm willing to be proven wrong. It's like, hey, Rama, I know you have doubts right now, but here's our policies. Here's what we're gonna do to the Fox that we just bought, and I think you're gonna be pleased with that. Of course, Disney's not gonna do that just for me, but if there are some decisions like that I think are positive, then I'm willing to see it in a like, okay, I stand corrected. But at this point, it's like one controlling everything. It just, I guess, call me old fashioned, but I believe that like everybody has a different voice, a different creative approach, and if for example, if one of those companies try to voice an opinion that's different from Disney, and Disney can shut them down. It's like, hey, we own you. You can't say that. So that's probably my skepticism about that whole idea of Disney owning a lot of things. But that's the world we live in. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in, where companies would acquire competitions. That's their way of like eliminating competition. Companies would acquire other companies, not just for competition's sake, but also because they want to branch out. They want to branch out to the customers of that company that they just bought. So that could be a reason too, and that's the world that we live in: mergers, acquisitions. What was the last time? I think it was AT&T buying Time Warner, right? Man, that's a huge deal as well. Um, so yeah, that is my skepticism. In addition to my sadness about potential workers potentially losing their jobs. So that's probably the ramification that I can think of right now that could be considered as the downside of this deal. But again, the upside, I think fans generally are focusing mostly on the upside, which is that, oh my God, we're going to get great Fantastic Four X-Men movies. By the way, how many times they've tried Fantastic Four and it and they failed. You can argue like, well, that's because it's it was under Fox. Now it's gonna be great under Disney and Marvel Studios. I wouldn't hold my breath. We'll see. We'll see. It's all about the script, right? It's all about the script. It's all about the directing. It's all about the approach. So um, I'll file that under. I'll believe it when I see it. Now, if you are wondering what is the status of those two properties are, just a refresher. I believe back in December, Kevin Feige, Marvel's head honcho, Kevin Feige said that you can expect Marvel Studios to start planning or start at least the development stages of planning X-Men and Fantastic Four movies in the first half of 2019. So they probably already have started, figuring out how to plug X-Men and Fantastic Four into the MCU um, right now. These first 6 months of 2019, but Kevin Feige also said to Variety last December that he still doesn't have the full green light to fully use X-Men and Fantastic Four characters yet. He doesn't have the green light yet, at least until 2020. So by next year he can probably have you know actual full control to meddle to tweak X-Men, Fantastic Four. However, Marvel Studios would like them to be for the MCU movies. So we still got about a year. So yeah, this year there are X-Men: Dark Phoenix and New Mutants. Remember New Mutants? Is the horror um, mutants movie starring that girl from Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, Macy Williams. So we have those two to anticipate. Um, and of course, back to the news at hand. By midnight tonight, Disney will officially own Fox. So, what do you think? Uh, do you have mixed feelings about this as well, or are you like fully on board? It's like, yeah, hell yeah, Disney owns Fox. That's the greatest news ever. Finally, um, or 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 do you think this is a bad idea? Just be honest. Let me know what you think. I want to hear your thoughts about it in the comment section below. Okay. Oh, Aaron Johnson says, I'm hoping that Disney does try to retain a lot of Fox's movie and TV unit workers. Yeah, Aaron, I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Aaron. And that is my hope because it's really, it's always sad when the working class gets screwed over acquisitions and mergers. It's like they don't have power, man. They're just putting in the clock, man, 9 to 5, and then they lose their way to make a living. It's not fair. It's not fair. So and also, if you're wondering, I'm wondering as well, because I'm part of the Critic Society and part of the press, and I cover press junkets for Disney and Fox as well. So I'm curious. For my part, it's like, okay, so am I gonna just be receiving the invites for Fox stuff coming from Disney now? Because wow, that's gonna be really weird. And last note, thank you for. I was like, now I just remember. So thank you, Aaron, for staying there. Um, Another ramification of Disney owning Fox is that, and I believe my friend Scott Menzel mentioned this, in that because Disney produces or distributes, I should say, distributes Lucasfilms movies and Marvel Studio movies and now Fox movies. So imagine, man, holy crap. So every weekend, or at least most weekends, when movies hit the box office and we see the box office results, geez, yeah, the top six of those movies ruling the box office charts will be what? Will all be Disney movies. Yeah, they're, Marvel Studios movies, Lucasfilms, or Fox movies, but they're Disney movies. So it's like, so that goes to my point earlier. It's like, where's the competition if all the movies that are on the box office chart are gonna be the top 5 or the top 6 will all be Star Wars or Marvel, Captain Marvel, or Avengers, and Fantastic Four and X-Men. It's like, um, so that's also a ramification that I think is not necessarily too positive about this whole deal. And yeah, so what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. And thank you for tuning in on this special live stream. I'll be back tonight midnight. Not to coincide with the Disney owning Fox, but I'll be back tonight to give you my live stream review of Hannah series, Amazon Prime's new Hannah series. The embargo lifts tonight, so I want to be back here. So if you guys are awake, tune in, okay? It'll be midnight Pacific time right here on Rama Screen Channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Press that like button, ring that bell. And if you can help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/Rama Screen. Let's rock this.